Damn. Damn, we are live yet again. I am beat to hell. I went to bed at 7 a.m. Went to bed at 7 a.m. this morning. I woke up at like 11. I think I woke up at 11. And damn, was I fucking beat all day. But I still cranked out 2 videos. Not one. Well, before that, that's crazy. You know, now that I think about it, I've cranked out 4 videos in the last 24 hours, but 2 videos today alone. But technically, both the other videos were 4 minutes. 4 videos today. We'll take credit for it. 4 videos today. UFC 303 press conference has been canceled, which may or may not lead to the fight being canceled. And when I say canceled, I mean postponed, because that's what the UFC always calls stuff they cancel. Even though it's canceled, they postpone it. Postpone. So, Dana's already in Ireland. My guess is whatever staff is needed to do the press conference is already in Ireland. I don't know if Michael Chandler's already in Ireland. Maybe somebody saw something on social media if he is or isn't in Ireland. I don't know. This is going to piss Dana White off. This has to do with Conor McGregor. Whether he's on a bender, whether he's on coke, whether he left the country and he's cheating on his wife with some model somewhere, whether he sexually assaulted someone in a public restroom, whether, I don't know, any litany of reasons you want to make up. This presser, make no mistake about it, it was canceled because of Conor McGregor. You know, we don't know that. That's not confirmed yet. Okay, let me be very clear. We do not know that for sure, but we know that shit for sure. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. UFC 200, if you've been watching the sport, I know some of you guys were swimming around in your dad's nutsack back then. UFC 200 was Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz too. Conor McGregor no-showed a presser, and guess what? It got postponed. The whole fight got postponed. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, boys. It's going to be very interesting. If UFC 303 gets canceled, I'm not saying that's 100% going to happen. If UFC 303 gets canceled, that will be fucking crazy, hilarious, and I will be accepting apologies, by the way. I'll be accepting apologies, by the way. All right, Jack, what the fuck am I checking out? I'm done. Dude has that as his background. I'm fucking done, Jack. We got issues there. We got issues. Joey, people are overreacting way too much. The only way I could see why the presser is postponed is because Chandler's not in Ireland. No, I'm telling you it has to do with Conor. It has to do with Conor. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But Jack, you're a weirdo. This is some bullshit. I agree. No, the fight won't be postponed or canceled. Just a problem with Conor McGregor. We'll see. You don't think Dana White's going to be fucking heated that he flew to Ireland for the press conference to get canceled? So, it's definitely Conor. I mean, look, again, I'll say this. I want to be very clear. We don't have any evidence that it's Conor, but I would bet, gun to my head, does Conor McGregor like tweets of grown men, adult men, explicitly masturbating? Yes, he does. Is this press conference canceled because of Conor McGregor? Yes. I say yes, and I think I live to both of those questions. So, yeah, you get the point. Islam Makhachev dominated Dustin Poirier in a long, grueling boxing MMA match with staph infection. Islam gasses Leon and puts the pace on him with no staph. I'd pick Islam over Leon. So, who would you pick between Grant Dawson and Jalen Turner? Grant Dawson at this point. Jalen Turner, no. Didn't Chandler post like a few days ago he was going to Ireland? I don't think it's Chandler, could be wrong. Someone go peep his Instagram and Twitter. I don't really have it in me right now to check that shit. I'm tired as fuck. And I still got to start working on predictions. That's what I was going to work on. I seen the presser was canceled, so let me jump on stream. The boys have been hounding me to stream. But yeah, Islam Makhachev, what a performance. If you watch my takeaways video, you already know how I feel about that shit. Videos out. Videos doing well. Videos are performing well. The John Jones, Dana White, Islam Makhachev videos performing very well. Still getting lots of views as well. So good to see that. We're on the road to 21K. We got some good content incoming. I just got to get through these predictions. So, what makes you say Conor Chandler's canceled? Look, I'm not saying 100% it's canceled, but You don't think Dana's going to be fucking heated that he and his entire staff flew to Ireland for Conor to no-show a press conference? Conor McGregor no-showed a press conference for UFC 200, and the fight was postponed, aka canceled, for 2 months after that. So, look, Dana loves money, but the one thing he does love is power and the illusion of power. If you don't think he'll put McGregor in check in a second to forego millions of dollars, he will. Conor has a little bit more longer leash, but we'll see what happens. Conor wants Islam instead of Chandler now. Conor probably wants Poirier instead of Chandler. He's like, oh, Poirier's on his way out. Chandler's going to have one dude on his mind for the rest of eternity. We tell Joey to go live and he complies. Yeah, you guys bullied me into it. I got to work on predictions. I was going to work on predictions, get like 4 predictions done. Look through some fight tape. Lock in 4 predictions, go to bed, then work on the rest of the predictions tomorrow evening and get that out tomorrow. I won't lie, I'm getting a little nervous hoping 303 isn't canceled. I pay way too much on those tickets. Imagine 303 got canceled and they gave Islam a double title shot or a second title shot against Leon Edwards in the main event. And they were like, we need you guys. Imagine they do Alex Yuri for UFC 303 now. That'd be fucking wild. Don't be shocked. I'm telling you right now, Days. I'm not saying 100%, but prepare for Conor Chandler to get it canceled. Which they'll call it postponed. They'll say, oh, it's postponed until 305. It's postponed until whatever. If it gets postponed, maybe they postpone it to the Sphere. So, poor Chandler. Chandler's going to have one. Chandler is getting blue-balled by Conor over. 303 guaranteed cancel. That's what you'll be saying tomorrow, bro. Bro, if they do Islam versus Leon, I'm all in. I am, but I need to see Bilal first. I need to see Bilal get his title shot. Alex Yuri's 100% better fight than Conor Chandler, and Chandler off to Misfit Boxing or something. Maybe Jake Paul undercard. Agreed. Agreed with the first part, not necessarily the second part. UFC 303, McGregor versus Holloway for the BMF. No. Joe, what's your scorecard for Makhachev versus Poirier heading into the 5th? I did 4-0. I know people say fourth round. One elbow gets the whole 4th round for Poirier. I don't think so. But maybe you could give the 4th round. I would have it bare minimum 3-1 heading into the 5th. So Chandler retweeted about the presser 13 hours ago and posted on his Insta working out. He may not be in Dublin unless he took a red eye, but we know this is not Chandler. Chandler wouldn't miss it. Me and Chris Lee had the same scorecard. Is Chris Lee the dumbass that had 2-2? If you had a 2-2 going in the 5th, get psychologically evaluated. Agreed. Jack, you're fucking smoking dick, dude. What other round other than 4 could you give Poirier? I wouldn't give Poirier. What were your guys' scores going into the 5th round? Let me know. I'm curious. 2-2 into the 5th is Islamophobic. Thank you, Majin. Thank you. Yeah, for sure. That's actually fucking hilarious, dude. What'd you guys score it? Curiosity. My guess is most people had it 4-0 or 3-1. I don't have a problem with 3-1. 2-2 is mind-numbingly fucking stupid. Conor's already in Ireland. Why would it be an issue on his part? He's out sexually assaulting people in restrooms. He probably, he's probably on a fucking bender, bro. You're telling me they canceled it 12 hours beforehand and it's not McGregor? Chandler posted 2 hours ago and he is nowhere near Ireland. Yeah, maybe he was going to take a red eye. Most people had it 4-1 or 3-0. Yeah, 2-2, you're fucking crazy. 2-2 is preposterous. I was iffy 3-1. Could have been easily 4-0. I'm with you. I had it 4-0, but when I watched it back, I saw 3-1. I saw the good case for 3-1, but I would still go 4-0. Armin doesn't stand a chance. He got ragdolled by Gamrot. I don't know. Armin's improved a lot since then, and he didn't get ragdolled by Gamrot, okay? He was stuffing a lot of takedowns and scrambling out early. It was late when Gamrot kind of got him and got control. But I think Armin gets outstruck. Armin going to be 1 step behind on the ground and 2 steps behind on the feet. He can't win this fight. Think about what Armin did to Oliveira, and you realize what a mismatch Oliveira-Islam was. 50-45, Strickland's scorecard is outrageous. Agreed. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. Well, 2 judges had it 2-2. No, 1 judge had it 2-2. 2 judges had it 3-1, I think. Joe, we had a huge watch party last night, and I just like, did you all see him sexually assaulting the woman in the club? And they were like, that was his bride. I'm like, that was his wife. I'm like, no, bro, it wasn't. Exactly, Jack. I'm glad you're spreading the word. 3-1, Dustin. What time do you have to wake up for work in the morning? Wouldn't you like to know, buddy? Whenever the fuck I want. Hello, Joey. What's up? Joey, any info on why the press conference was canceled? Conor McGregor is on a binge, would be my guess. Imagine non-staff Islam against Dustin. It would have been a slaughter. Thoughts on Volk calling out Dustin? Delusional. Volk's gonna be a Tony Ferguson case. It's gonna be sad. Hey Joey, I just met with McGregor in the bathroom. All of a sudden, the press conference got canceled. What happened? Wouldn't you like to know? My guess is you blew up your booty hole. Who assaulted a woman in the club? Conor did and videotaped himself doing it. Watch my recent Conor video. You'll see the whole video. Volk might be an idiot. Volk got a KO fetish. Volk's like, oh, the guy that finished me last. Pause. The guy that finished me last is finished Poirier. Let me fight him. Let me respond to a couple comments. I don't care how many times I've typed it. I cannot spell appreciate to save my life. So, anyway, let me get back to the chat. I just want to respond. I like to respond to a few comments, especially when I just drop a video a little bit early. Ooh. Let's see. Okay. Joe, what do you think of the likelihood of Conor and Chandler getting canceled? I'll say right now 30%. I'll say 30%. Volk CTE is doing a number on him. We appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. I have the same problem with the word received. I might have spelled. You definitely spelled it wrong. Yeah. I can actually spell pretty good. You know what's crazy? Since I started the channel, I can spell a lot better. So we have the same problem with the. Oh, okay, I see. I already read that. I have one motherfucker on my mind. Crazy Islam beat Volk and Dustin significantly handicapped. That is kind of wild. Not canceled. Chandler Conor. Who wins? I don't know. I've been back and forth. To be quite honest. I don't really know. It's a tough one. I'm going to watch your vid, then come back with my thoughts. Fair enough. Yeah, I got multiple videos out. If they canceled Conor fight, they need to replace it. Yeah, hopefully that's the reason they don't. You need to say something like possibly Conor no-showed. You don't know that for a fact, and it's misleading if all that someone hears you say. What did I say? I forgot that quick. Joe, do you post on TikTok? No. Islam beat the dead corpse of Poirier. Didn't you pick Poirier, Blaze? Shut the fuck up, dude. Joe, do you agree Islam is higher than the Max goat? Max on the GOAT list? What the fuck did Max do? Jeez Louise, we're throwing Max up on the GOAT list now? Featherweight GOAT. Not, he ain't even the terms for any lightweight, any GOAT anywhere else. Loyalita Davidovich, thank you for the $5 super chat with a little lemon. Thank you. UFC will give Chandler blankets covered with staph infection prior to the fight. I'll tell you right now, Chandler gets injured. I'm not picking him. Kay, thank you for the 199. Your Dana videos are always fun to watch. Are they? I'm glad you enjoy them. I enjoy doing it. I was tired as fuck recording that one. I was tired as fuck during the post fights too. So, yeah. Lucas Tracy and other MMA YouTubers keep glazing Max and saying he's higher than Habib. Smoking cock is all I got to say. Bruce actually announced Dustin as the former lightweight champion instead of former interim lightweight champion. Good catch. I didn't see that. All the videos are fun to watch. Thank you. My theories on why people might got canceled. Chandler versus Conor is out. Irish people riots, theater, or Jamal Hill hit his brother again. It's something to do with Conor. I would bet my life on that. But maybe Jamal beat up his brother. But Jamal's not going to be there anyway. Axel Fox MMA, thank you for the $7.99 Australian. Appreciate you, bro. Reports live from Dublin. Dana arrested and admitted to mental hospital after caught saying, quote, John Jones is active in fighting. Was I flabbergasted in my video when I said that shit? Or when I heard that shit? I'm like, keywords, active in fighting. What the fuck? Can you believe this motherfucker Dana said, John Jones is active in fighting? He said that with a straight fucking face. Can you guys believe he said that shit? So, Islam wins 170 belt? Maybe. Very tough to know. Every sign points to being an incoming Chandler win, but I think I'm going to go Conor just due to Chandler being dumber than a bag of rocks. I'm kind of with you, bro. I'm kind of with you. Dustin Poirier said he was immune to a Darce choke because he got double jointed in his shoulders. Islam got through that. Immune to Darce choke because... Dude, what the fuck are you talking about? Darce choke is a blood choke. There's nothing to do with your shoulders. Fuck are you talking about? You see that the UFC 303 press conference was postponed? Yes, I did. Does Dana hate Islam, Joey? No, I don't think so, but I think he's a little bit pissed off that Islam turned down 300. So, that's it. Islam got knocked off the top 10 least strikes absorbed per minute list. Now, after last night, he was at 1.27. Now he's at 1.54. He just wants to sell the match. That's exactly what he's doing. Active fighting his wife, yeah? Yeah. Look at the cream, yeah? Prediction for Leon versus Bilal. Bilal by 4th round TKO. Joey Chandler left his family to go to this press conference. That he did. Is Dana racist? I don't think so. That's what Poirier said early in his career. Well, he's probably joking. That doesn't make any sense. Explain to me how that makes any sense. A Darce choke has nothing to do with your joints. It's not a joint manipulation. It's a blood choke. Unless I'm smoking crack. Unless I'm smoking crack. Yeah, it's a blood choke, dude. It has nothing to do with your joint. That makes no sense. I think that Dana... I just want to make sure I'm not completely I'm a little bit brain dead right now. So... I'm going to go Chandler and the Conor fight. I'm praying to God it doesn't get canceled. I'm going to laugh my ass off if it gets canceled, to be honest. I feel bad. Joey, please mention your top 10 of all time. In no particular order. George St. Pierre, Anderson Silva, John Jones. I don't know. I can't think. I'm brain dead right now, bro. I can just read chat and react. I'm not very good at lists to begin with. What happened? The press conference tomorrow in Dublin is canceled, and Dana White and his staff are already there. What do you personally think of the new gloves, considering the eye pokes we had in 302? I knew they were never going to have any effect on eye pokes. The UFC didn't even claim they were going to affect eye pokes. People just ran with that shit. Unless I'm missing something. I'm done. Someone really paid to fly out to the Dublin presser. That's crazy. Breathing air is overrated. I don't see the psychological depth to it, the very least to such a degree that my whole embodiment of human is being lathered in instant relaxation from inhaling oxygen. Fair enough. Isn't it weird? It almost makes no sense. We got to breathe for what reason? Mighty Mouse, Death Top 10. Yeah, Mighty Mouse. Throw him in there. Who wins Max versus Dustin at 155? Dustin. I think Dustin beats him up. UFC never claimed that they would prevent eye pokes. I thought so. Everyone just ran with that. Oh, new gloves are going to stop the eye pokes. New gloves are going to stop the eye pokes. The UFC didn't say that shit. So don't even blame the UFC for that. So Chase Sherman and Jarrett Vandera. Yeah. I would definitely put Shamil Gaziev on there as well. So just listen to Mighty Mouse 10-hour laugh compilation. What am I looking at? Oh, Jose. I missed the chat. Jose, you flew to Ireland. I know you're going to 303. You flew to Ireland to go to the presser, and now it's how do you feel, bro? How do you feel? Jose, let Jose talk in chat for a second. How do you feel? What's your reaction to the news? I want to know. Mr. Jose, you paid to go, you're a paying customer to go to UFC 303 later this month. You paid to fly over to Dublin to go to the presser to enjoy your event. How do you feel that now that it's been canceled a few, 12 hours prior? Let's see. They don't have a new date. My source is the UFC. How is the vibes in Ireland? Yeah, just enjoy Ireland while you're there. Joey, go down to Black Forge Inn and drop a fat shit in the urinal. I'm going to pass on that. Joey, give us your 4 of the 5 most likely things to happen for this presser to be canceled. Conor is going to no-show. They somehow know Conor's going to no-show. He scheduled something else and says he's not coming. He told the UFC he's not coming. Conor's on an outright bender. Conor McGregor has been arrested and we don't know it yet. Conor McGregor needs to go to rehab and he's on a coke binge. It's something to do with Conor, 100%. I'd be shocked if it's not. Other thing, maybe, because honestly, if Chandler had like a flight delayed, they'd probably still just have the presser and just have Conor there. Why does Dana even believe in Conor? Conor forgot. Yeah, Conor forgot and started doing coke. Will Dana punish Conor? Joey, it's the time of the year again. NBA final season. Oh, shit. Hold on. I got a perfect. Dude, I'm so glad you gave me this idea. UFC. Go to UFC profile. It's tomorrow. When's the NBA finals? There's not one. Oh, it doesn't happen until June 6th. Hold on. UFC 303 press conference was canceled due to a scheduling conflict with Conor McGregor. McGregor has flown to the has flown into the U.S. for the NBA Finals and will be McGregor has flown into the United. I don't want to see it make it sound too realistic. I want to make people know I'm trolling. McGregor will be spending the rest of this week in the U.S. No. Lingering around the NBA Finals public restroom. UFC 303 press conference was canceled due to a scheduling conflict with Conor McGregor. McGregor will be spending the rest of the week lingering around the NBA Finals public restroom. Book Chandler versus Dober? No, stop. Stop. Imagine they have a presser with just Chandler and a cardboard cutout of Conor. Imagine Conor just like calls in all coked up. Conor found out the NBA Finals is this. Damn, I'm stumbling over my words. I sound like I'm brain dead. Conor McGregor found out, he was like, NBA Finals are this week? I got to go to the public restroom so I can sexually assault somebody. What do you think about Islam's performance yesterday? It was great. Great performance. Legacy-defining performance. I have multiple videos on it already, basically. If you watch any of my last few videos, I've been breaking shit down. I'm about to hit 21K, boys. Finally. Make sure. Playlist. Full playlist. Oh, no. I forgot I got to reorganize this playlist. I've been slacking a little bit. Yeah, Conor was like, I got to hit the NBA Finals restroom, man. I can't be at some fucking presser. I got to hit the finals restroom. Got to linger around for my next victim. Got to linger around for my next fucking victim. It's Bank Holiday Monday here in Ireland. Perfect day for a press conference. Dana must be fuming. Damn. There you go. Oh, I guarantee. That's why I'm saying it. The fight might get canceled. Who remembers UFC 200? Who remembers UFC 200? What happened? Does anybody remember what happened with McGregor in UFC 200? I already said it earlier in the stream, but does anyone remember who wasn't here? ESPN just tweeted out that Carlos Ulberg and Hill was supposed to be at the presser as well. Maybe it's a Hill problem. You think they're canceling the press conference for Hill? Yeah, Hill probably got arrested for punching one of the airport staff. Maybe that's it. You think they're going to cancel it for Hill? I would love to know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not McGregor. Maybe it's not McGregor. We'll see. Oh my God. But this is not good. This is not good. Who knows? Maybe the contract negotiations are going south, Jack. Maybe contract negotiations are going south. And maybe they're pissed. Hey, look. Boys, I need you guys to let me know in chat. If tomorrow it's announced that Conor McGregor Michael Chandler is canceled, if tomorrow that's announced, I need to know how much of a banger is my video going to be. Please tell me how much of a banger is my breaking news video going to be. I don't give a fuck what I'm doing. I don't care what I'm doing, okay? I could have been on the scene of a traumatic accident. I'm putting pressure on an open wound as somebody's bleeding out, right? My phone goes off. Conor McGregor, Michael Chandler canceled. I'm dipping immediately. Just booking it to the office. I'm going to be like Chael Sonnen when any fighter tweets. I'm going to be heading right to the studio to break out a video to make some revenue. I'm going to fucking die. I'm going to die. Yeah, dude, Chael Sonnen sees a fighter tweet something out, he heads right to the studio. He's like, I got to get my shoes and socks on. I got to make a video about this. Probably get 2.4K views. Why do you hate the channel all of a sudden? You remember, why do you hate the channel? Bro. So, dude is going to slap you live. Shut up. If the fight gets canceled, you need to make one of those Apology Joey forms and post it. What do you mean by forms? So do we know for sure it's Conor's fault? No, we do not, but yes, we do at the same time. I'm going to fucking die. I'm legit going to die. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe I should make a video about it. I thought about making a video about it, but people were asking me to do a stream. It's big news. We don't have anything confirmed yet. I love this channel until you start talking about these fighters' personal lives like you know and you don't at all. What personal lives am I talking about? Other than public information. I don't even do too much personal lives content. I'm not into that TMZ shit, dude. I think something recently just struck a chord with you and you're just miserable about it. Conor tested positive for T-Bol metabolite. Wouldn't that be funny? I don't think the fight will get canceled, but I'll make a bold prediction that Conor doesn't show up at any pressers. Jose, if the fight gets canceled, how disturbed are you going to be? How disturbed are you going to be? Conor puts his personal life of sexually assaulting women at the club in the NBA Finals bathroom and the internet. Exactly. Dude's posting that shit. I'm telling you right now, if this fight gets canceled, I'm taking apologies. I am taking apologies left and right. I want nothing but apologies. Sean Strickland being mentally weak, dude. He is mentally weak. That's just a fact, bro. That's just a fact. If you didn't see that in the Dricus build-up, I don't know what to... Can't help you. We'll just have to agree to disagree on that one. Why do you think Tyson faked a medical emergency to get out of the Paul fight? I don't know. That's an embarrassment that anyone's even willing to promote that. You drunk if you think Costa won that fight? You didn't watch my thing. You didn't watch my video. Do you think the UFC skips Magomed to make Yuri Alex? Maybe if for 303. Yuri would take it and Alex Pereira would take it for sure. The double impressor is canceled, yes. No desire to watch Strickland jabs for 5 rounds. Yeah, petition for every Strickland fight to be 3 rounds from here on out. You a fool if you thought the Chandler fight was going to happen. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see. N. Rodriguez with the $20 bomb for the late night live stream. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. N. Rodriguez. Thank you for the $20, dude. That's a lot of money. I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media and not these TMZ fucking clowns and the bogus mainstream, not even mainstream, but the bogus MMA media that's just scared of Dana White and they just all shill out. So I'm just trying to cover it. So if they do Holloway Chandler for the BMF at 303, I'm going to throw up. So thank you for the $20. I know there's definitely some people watching the stream right now who are balling their fist up and getting pissed at your donation. So thank you, N. Rodriguez. Long-time watcher, long-time supporter. So I told you it'd be hilarious to see McGregor versus Chandler get canceled. I'm going to feel bad for Chandler, to be quite honest. I'm going to feel bad for it. Chandler, I badly want to message Chandler and be like, hey, dude, let me know what's going on. I want to know what's going on, man. I want to know what's going on. Overlap. Thank you for the $4.99. Is this the real overlap? I'm not sure that this is the real overlap. You want to go, Joey? This is overlap, the real one. I'll submit you, Joey, in under 1 round. This is overlap. Listen, overlap. If you want to go, if you want to fucking tussle, I will grab you by your fucking ankles. I'm not looking for an ankle pick like Islam. I'm going to grab both of those ankles, right? And I'm going to throw you like the bitch you are, buddy. Easy. 30 seconds. And then I'll curb stomp you. If Conor posts a video of himself at the club tonight, I'd be dead. I want to know if Conor got arrested. I want to know if something's going on with Conor. You want to fucking tussle? I don't believe this is overlap. I don't think this is overlap. The real overlap would have donated 50. I'm not rubbing in his face. If it gets full on canceled, I'll message him and be like, dude, hey. Look, at the end of the day, I don't really have ill will towards any of these dudes, all right? How much you want to bet I could throw overlap over these mountains? Check TMZ. It's a fake overlap. You guys think, is that a real overlap or a fake overlap? Imagine they do Adesanya Duplessis at 303, reason why it hasn't been booked yet. Joe, how come you didn't try to be an MMA fighter? I just didn't want to dominate every division. What happened with the McGregor fight? The presser was canceled, and it looks like the fight may get canceled after that. Islam will destroy Arman next because the haters are still crying. Dude, Islam Arman's massive. It's a massive fight. I'm really looking forward to it. The real overlap wouldn't have hit you. It's possible. It's very possible. The real overlap, yeah. Joey, thoughts? 1 Jones, 2 GSP, 3 DJ, 4 Habib, 5 Volk. I like it. The UFC should go back to regular black and gold gloves. Black gloves for title fights. The gold look dumb as fuck and too distracting. I'm with you, bro. Make it, look, I have no problem. Make it black with gold UFC lettering. Islam Arman at MSG would be crazy. I would like that a lot. Conor slipped on a banana peel. Maybe. Maybe. Joe, what's your thoughts on MVP Gary kicking off the card? I don't believe they will kick off the card. I believe it'll get switched around. There's no way Myro Bueno Silva's featured fight. You believe that? The gold gloves didn't look as bad as I thought they would. Okay, the letter on Islam's glove literally came off during the fight. I saw that shit. That's happened before, though. I've seen that happen before multiple times. Do you think Conor could ever turn into Chris Benoit? That's my only concern for his family. Yes, I do. I think Conor is the definite. This is really, really sad. And I know people are like, you don't even know Conor personally. How can you say this? Conor McGregor is the definition of the person who was deeply changed by money. He came into money. He came into superstardom. He was not prepared for it. And he was mentally weak. And it changed him, man. It changed him. He's this big shot, wannabe, like, I don't know. It's not even a wannabe anymore but he's like a wannabe, like almost like movie character. Like this big shot rich. Like he is a big shot. He is rich. But you know what I'm saying? Like he's almost putting on this, like the Conor McGregor of like the brash, crazy Conor is like who he's almost become outside as well. And it's like almost like he's always trying to show off. So, sorry I'm late. What's your take on why the presser's canceled? Something to do with Conor, and I think the fight may get canceled as well. By the way, if you guys can like the stream, I would greatly appreciate it. Joe, why are you so salty when Kevin Holland wins? Big mouth, give him his flowers. He's a garbage. Chandler's a favorite right now, odds-wise. I wonder if can you bet on if the fight gets canceled? I would love to bet on that right now. Just use the gold gloves for the BMF title fight. No. In my video where I'm breaking down what Dana recently said, he literally inadvertently shits on the BMF title. He's like, Islam's one of the best in the world. Why would he fight for the BMF title? Aaron, thank you for the 199. Conor being hungover isn't enough to cancel the presser. I know. Who knows what's going on, bro? There's something amiss here. There's something truly amiss here. I'm curious. I'm very curious. Dana flew over there. The ESPN staff flew over there. So we're going to see what happens. All I know is if 303 gets canceled, I'm done. I'm done. If Conor can't go to a press conference in his literal backyard, he's expected to fly to Vegas and fight. Just saying. Just saying, boys. Just saying. He's expected to fly to Vegas and fight. Let me tweet that out, actually. Conor McGregor can't even show up for a press conference in his own backyard. Yet we are expected to believe he will show up. He will fly halfway around the world to Vegas to fight. Very doubtful. I don't even need to add that at the end. Dude, this is crazy times. This is big news, boys. If it gets canceled at 4 a.m. Ireland time, what time was the presser supposed to be? I'm looking for a fight versus everyone. Let's go. Okay. I bet Dana White looking pink porky pig right now. Okay. Joe, what do you think of Ilya versus Max UFC 303 main event? Not going to happen. I don't think Ilya is dumb enough to take a fight on short notice. Max would. Hey, Joe, do you think it could be Conor? It could be Chandler having visa issues? I'm going to be honest. If Chandler didn't show up, I think they would just do a presser with Dana and Conor. So Conor's last post on Instagram was 5 hours. Let me go look at Conor's Instagram right now. Let me go look at Conor's Instagram. See what the last thing he posted. "9 hours ago, posting pimply asses. Some Black Forge Irish Stout pictures. 9 hours ago. Posted on his Instagram. Let's see if he has any stories. I'm looking at a story now. How do I skip through stories? I don't know how I never really used it on the browser. Oh, you got to hit arrows. Let's see. All his stories is alcohol. All his stories is alcohol. Look, hold on. What's his most recent one? 9 hours ago, a bunch of drinking. Yeah. Go look at his story right now. Go look at his story. This shit is crazy. Hey, Joe, you think you could beat Conor in the cage after a weekend of doing coke? Not you, but Conor. As long as I'm doing coke, yes. UFC Saudi Arabia is more of a pay-per-view than UFC 303. 3 weeks till Saudi. I'm hyped about the Saudi card. What happened? Whatever happens, we know Dana is shitting. Dana's pissed right now. I'm telling you right now. Imagine they did a presser with just Dana and Chandler. What do you guys think? If Chandler somehow, due to unforeseen events, Chandler couldn't show up, do you guys think that Dana and Conor would just do the presser, right? Conor got a hangover from beer and a come down from coke. Give him a break. Can't a man have hobbies? Dude said yeet. So, dude can't even go to a presser right in his own backyard. We expected him to show up. Dana said he would meet up. I almost think this is worthy of a video. Dana said he was going to meet up with Conor immediately. He said, I'm flying out. I'm going to meet him tomorrow. So I wonder what happened there. Boys. This is going to get very interesting. It could be nothing, though. We'll see. We just tight. I like weed. My takeaways for UFC 302's out. My Dana White breakdown from his post-fight presser is out, by the way, if you guys haven't watched it yet. This is going to get very, very interesting. This might get a little hairy. I'm just surprised Chandler wasn't already there, to be honest. Chandler's blasting Creed right now so loud he blew his neighbor's windows out. Facts. Why is Dana glazing John so much but doesn't mention his son Conor? Because Conor is fighting out his contract. John Jones signed a new contract fairly recently. But the reason he's really glazing Jones is because he's thinking he's going to make a massive windfall with Jones Stipe, and he sees the fans pushing back against Jones Stipe, and that's why. He's trying to do counter promotion. Joey, thoughts on Poirier versus Moicano, Chandler versus Moicano? Poirier and Chandler beat the fuck out of Moicano. Moicano's striking his dog shit, and his grappling, his takedowns aren't even that great. Go look at his story where on Instagram. Do you do coke? Yeah, I'm on coke right now. When Dana went to Conor's place, he found him having an orgy and they fought. Yeah. The fight is happening. It will happen. It must happen. It must fucking happen. Jose, what are you going to do if it's canceled? How pissed are you? How pissed are you about the presser? Chandler's blasting Sad Squatch. For sure, Chandler's blasting Sad Squatch. Whitaker will be traveling, I think, this week to Saudi, and when he talked about the fight, he was smiling and said he's getting a bag to travel there and fight Chimaev. Strickland ducked him. Strickland didn't want that Chimaev smoke. Dude, if Conor popped, they're covering that shit up. I don't think Conor popped. But maybe. Look, if Conor popped, I already have a whole theory behind that. Conor popped. He was unwilling to sign a new contract. They're like, okay, bitch. We're not covering for you anymore. You think Chandler will take a dive? He might not have an opportunity. He's too busy listening to Sad Squatch. Who's the backup for McGregor Chandler? They'll probably get Holloway to fight someone for the BMF title. Or Alex Pereira. Who's oiling up Dana tonight? I don't know. I would love to be a fly on the wall wherever fucking Dana is right now. It's funny to see Conor D-Riders pretend to be Poirier fans just to hate on Dagestani fighters. Dude, it's funny as hell. The funniest thing about 302 is Sean Strickland being so fucking boring and Islam being so exciting, and just the fan base that has to reconcile that in their heads. His foot was a fucking balloon. This needs to be a petition to never let Strickland in 5 rounds ever again, even if it isn't for a title. I'm with you, bro. Fly on Dana's wall. You want to see him naked? Stop. Maybe Joe is right after all. Will we have to apologize to Joe if this shit actually canceled? Yes, you will. I'll be taking apologies. I'm literally shitting in my bed overthinking. A balloon full of cream. Look at the cream, yeah. Strickland was shit, but just how bad is Costa? I don't know, dude. Costa is an embarrassment. Costa truly embarrassed himself. Listen, boys, we're only about 50 subs away. We're only about 50 subs away from 21,000. So if you guys could help me get there tomorrow, hopefully, subscribe to the channel. If you're not, double check. You might not be. You might think you are. You might not be. So please go check that out. Why does Costa lose hair mid-fight? I don't get it. Creed is a good band. Yeah, facts. Chandler's going to work and okay, come on now. Conor ain't popping for shit in post-USADA air. What do they do for the main event of 303 if Conor's out? Gary versus MVP ain't ready for a main event. They'll figure something out with like Max Holloway or Pereira. You are so sarcastic all the time. I never know when you're telling the truth or joking. That is true. That is true. Some people take it a little bit too seriously, but I thought you could tell, but apparently you couldn't. You couldn't. I don't know. Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking maybe 6 feet ain't so far down. That's facts. That's facts, bro. I want to know if Chandler's just shitting his fucking britches right now. I want to know if Chandler's just shitting his fucking britches. I would love to know. I would love to Chandler's got to be shitting his britches. I want to know so badly what's going on. I would love to find out on stream. Like, if we could find out what exactly is going on stream, would be incredible. Chandler said, "See you soon" to Islam. Maybe Ariel will have more info on a show. No doubt he keep. Breaking news, Conor's out of the fight. Stepping in will be Dan Hooker. When did the news break that it was canceled? Like an hour ago. The presser's canceled. Joe, what's the next milestone for your channel and how will you celebrate? Next milestone for me is 50K. Everything else, 30K will be cool, 40K will be cool. 50K is what I fucking want. I've almost gained more subscribers this year than I gained all of last year. So that's a goal. You know, there's some people who occasionally pop in and like, Joey, your channel's dead, your channel's dying. Like, dude, pump the brakes. First off, this isn't a full-blown, I mean, it kind of is a business, but calm down. Maybe Ariel will have more info, but he will glaze for Conor. I know. I hate the term glaze. When Islam said the whole card was boring and they saved the card in the main event in a funny accent, I was dying of laughter. Did you see the clip that I showed in my video where he said, I told Dustin Poirier in the lead up to the fight, if you don't tap, you go sleep. And he'd tap and sleep. Chandler will just wait again. Imagine it gets rescheduled for December. Ariel always sucks off Conor. He's been sucking off Conor since Conor came into the UFC. 100% Chandler will take a dive. Wouldn't shock me, bro. Fun fact, Big Mouth fought 22 times since 2018. What did you think of Basil Hafez's speech? What was his speech again? I don't remember. I'm trying to think. I remember him saying something, but I can't remember what it was. No, I can't. The more I watch you, the better I read you. Fair enough. Joey, I'm abandoning my family so I can glaze your cream. Yeah. Look at the cream, yeah. Andy. Islam got brutalized. Imagine Kevin Holland versus McGregor at 303. He said, I don't support killing innocent women and kids. Hey, man, I'm with it. I'm with it. I think, hey, look, regardless of what it is, even if it was something I disagree with, I'm not saying in this particular case I disagree. I don't know enough about it. But in general, if someone like kind of takes a leap and they may get hate for it, I'm with it. I'm with it. You know, it is what it is. Speak your mind. Speak your mind. If you really believe it. Chimaev had the best speech. I like Chimaev's speech from last year, but I'm curious. Let me go take a look. Let me go take a look real quick. Let me go listen. Let me go see if I can find Basil Hafez post-fight speech. Let's take a look. Let's take a look if it's edited at all. I don't remember. I don't remember exactly what he said, so I'm hopefully going to hear it right now. Let's see what he says. Oh, shit. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. I don't think it was. Something I want to say heavy on my heart. He doesn't support innocent people being killed for money and power. There you go. They didn't edit it out. I'm shocked. So there it is. There it is. It's not edited. I checked. I remember I think Islam's was edited. What if the royal family offers Conor Habib $100 million each to fight it on the Abu Dhabi card? That'd be crazy. That would be crazy. That'd be wild. Poirier gave Islam such a hard fight. Islam forgot to say, "Free Pally." No. I think he was just... I don't even know what Islam said in his post-fight speech. Now that I think about it, I forgot. I think it was just like such a crazy finish that like my mind got deleted. And also I was really tired. So. Andy, check Discord, bro. I just messaged you. Maybe the presser got canceled because Bueno Silva Chasson was a surprise addition and their flights got delayed. That's what I'm thinking. He said stop the war. Islam was totally exhausted at the end. Yeah, he had staff. Best part was his speech is the crowd's reaction with cheers. Fair enough. Sean could be fight of the year. When Islam said he had a surprise for Dustin, what do you think he meant after watching the fight? I just think he meant he was going to KO him. We forgive you? Okay. All Islam said was I'm the best fighter in the world and have a bunch of praise for Dustin. Yeah. I don't know how, like, people like be like, Islam's, like, I've seen people say Islam is, like, always talking shit and fake humble. And I'm like, I don't even see that. Bare Knuckle confirms he's out. What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Bare Knuckle confirms who's out. Conor? Where at? Where at? What did you see, bruh? What you see, bruh? Fill me in, bruh. Look at the cream, bruh. Hey, Joe, well, just curious, what's your occupation? I am a full-time Wall Street banker. What's your scorecard you had for Sean Costa? I had a 3-2 Costa. 1, 2, and 5. I think it was. Fuck, Conor did pop. He would spend all that money on coke. Amazing how many cultural news-making moments come from a UFC pay-per-view. NFL games don't make news like that. I don't even know what we're talking about here. Joey, impression of Hamzat calling out Kayla Harrison after her winning her champion. See you soon. No. See you soon, brother. Bare Knuckle confirms. Where are you seeing this, dude? Let me know. If you're fucking with me right now, let me know. I'm seeing canceled. Press conference. But I haven't seen nothing else. So I think you're just making up shit right now. Do you know what they say? Bankers are wank. Okay. Do you know what they say? Bankers are wankers. DW, I'm also a banker. Okay. Joe, do you see a 726-foot ace in a disc golf? Was that a recent moment? Or was that like an old video? Because I've seen an old video where it's like downhill, massively downhill, and just whips it. Did you see the Habib Trump video? I didn't see the video, but I saw the picture. You should play disc golf at Lake Tahoe. They have amazing courses. I'll have to go there one day. Regardless, I think now there will be a fear of Conor not showing up June 29th. Agreed. Yeah, 2002. 2002. 726 ace. Imagine being such a savage. How do I find this shit? It didn't come up. Maybe it's this. World's longest ace. They don't even have a good camera angle of it. Is it on the beach? This camp, this isn't. This is 12 years ago, so that's 2012. But maybe you meant 2012. How long is the ace? They don't have better camera angles of it? It says epic disc golf ace. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's 700. I don't know. I'll take Conor Chandler at 305. The video got 30 million views. Cool. Cool. They kidnapped Conor and took him to the rehab center? Maybe. Maybe that's what they did. Conor's in rehab. Conor's in rehab. That would be wild. But yeah, I can't wait to find out more info. I want more info, boys. I want more info ASAP. I swear most saw in Insta. What? Conor pop for steroids? ESPN just reported. You're fucking with me. You're fucking with me, bro. Nah, I knew you were fucking with me. That would have been crazy. That would have been fucking crazy, bro. Conor overdose? That'd be sad as hell. Joe, what do you think the rest of the pay-per-view schedule is? 305 Perth, Australia. Perth, August. Oops, my mistake. Yeah, you fucked with me. You made me waste my time. 305 is going to be DDP Adesanya. 306 is the Sphere, right? That's going to be Holloway Taporia. Dude, that's not even funny, bro. That's not even funny. 306 will be Holloway Taporia. Or Taporia Holloway, because Taporia is the champ. 307 will be... There's not going to be like an early October pay-per-view. Maybe Salt Lake City. I think rumored. .307 maybe Pereira versus Yuri or Pereira versus Magomed, depending on what Abu Dhabi is. Sphere maybe co-main O'Malley, Marab. So we'll see. Imagine they rebook Conor Chandler for 306 and put Yuri Pereira 2 at 303. That'd be wild. I wouldn't hate that. I wouldn't hate that at all. 307 Peak versus Dober for the BMF. No. Is Sean destined to fight a rematch in his next fight? DDP. Is he Imavov or Jarrett? Yes, he is. Chandler would be considered a widow. Chandler left his family in January for a fight that's probably not going to happen. Chandler left his fucking family in January for a fight that probably will not happen, which is craziness. Outright craziness. I want to know what's going on. Aaron, thank you for the $4.99, man. Appreciate the super chat. Conor will play. I have COVID card. You get to do that once. I know from my own job. Who knows, dude? Conor's unhinged, man. Conor's unhinged. Conor's battling addiction. I mean, did we not see him all tweaking? My lungs were a balloon. My IG thinks Craig versus Holland is a fight to make. Okay, when are you doing your first video, Jack? Joey hasn't seen his fiance since hitting 15K subs. What do you mean by that? Chandler typed to... But thank you, Aaron, for the $4.99, by the way. What do you think he's going to say? He had COVID and that's why he had to pull out of the press conference? I doubt he tries to use that excuse. Who deserves title shot more, Magomed or Yuri? Magomed, undoubtedly. If Conor pulls out, that would be the end of his rep as a fighter, despite any people will say about him. could always say that at least he shows up to fight no matter what. This is a different guy. He'll blame the UFC. He'll say it wasn't the UFC. It wasn't his fault. It's the UFC's fault. Be honest, who wins and how and now Buckley versus Holland. Buckley would probably out-grapple him. If it stays standing, Holland chins him for sure. Conor found coked up trying to fit in Dana's bum. Maybe. Bro, I just saw they canceled the presser. Dude must be high. Yeah, they canceled the presser, dude. They canceled the presser. Have you not been listening? I thought you were listening. On the UFC website, Conor and Chandler's not there anymore. Holy fuck. Don't you tell me that. It is. It is. Okay. It's still there, bro. It's still there. You just missed it. You must have missed it. You had to hit load more. Breaking news, Conor. Okay. Conor was sniffing beer, yeah. Did you hear they canceled the presser? Have you not seen the title of the stream? I almost want to make a video on it. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens. I'll tell you this, and I said this many, many moons ago. At some point, Conor's going to end up fighting tailor-made matchups for himself in like a BKFC. And that's what I believe. That's what I believe is going to happen. I keep checking to see if there's any updates, but I haven't seen anything. I would love somebody to get some info. It's been canceled. Conor's just too busy. I'm drinking the cream. I'm drinking the cream. I'm drinking the cream. Look at the cream, yeah? Look at the cream, yeah? Joey, since Hamzat is banned from fighting in the U.S., will he be defending the possible... They'll find a way. They'll find a way. He'll at least defend twice a year. Hopefully we get Conor versus Sanchez, yeah, in BKFC. Is Chandler even in Ireland? Apparently not. Fights off Dean Thomas and Alan Juban. If you don't have anywhere to look, I'm just assuming you're making up shit. Conor was probably in the worse shape than in the interview he did for Roadhouse, and Dana was like, "We got to scrap this presser." Conor's coked up. That's best case scenario. That's best case scenario. That Conor's all fucked up, and Dana was like, "I got to cancel this presser because he's gonna look horrible at the presser." But hopefully he can hold it together for the fight. Fights off, promote Bueno Silva versus Macy Chasson to the main. Yeah, we need to do that. That's best case scenario, honestly. So, we'll see. Hopefully, I'm thinking we're going to get more info tomorrow. But it's going to be very, very interesting. Conor has demanded in his contract that Chandler licks his gooch while sniffing the cream, yeah? Lick my gooch while you sniff the cream, yeah? Joe, do you think Islam beats Arman, the UFC will leapfrog him over Shavkat and have Shavkat face JDM as a co-main event? No. Shavkat will face JDM, I think, depending on the timing. Depending on what's going on with the welterweight division, I think Islam would skip to the front of the line, but I doubt that's going to happen anytime sooner. I guarantee that Conor will have a tragic downfall. I've been saying that forever. 30 for 30. I can't wait for the 30 for 30. Silva versus Chasson isn't even a bad fight. Okay. JDM pulled out. He didn't pull out. It was never official. Israel versus Sean Rodriguez. The winner gets the N-word pass. Yeah, sure. Guy lets a group. Okay. I'm done. I'm fucking done, bro. Dude said that. Dude said that. I'm fucking done. It's going to be very, very interesting what comes out. This is some big news, I think. Hey, I'm actually happy I don't have to cover the press conference tomorrow. What time was the presser supposed to happen? It was supposed to happen early in the day, so I probably wouldn't have covered it anyway. We just tight. I like weed. JDM has an infection in his broken arm. The fuck y'all expect? Yeah. Dude, you said that. I can't believe this shit. It's going to be interesting. I wonder what's going to happen. He's a star. He can stay around for as long as he wants. So, what are you talking about? Nothing. Conor was out partying. I think it was like 12 p.m. Eastern-ish. It was scheduled on their YouTube at one point in time. Conor's flaky. Conor's definitely flaky as hell. He definitely bluffs. Would you rather see Islam versus Leon or Islam versus Armin or Islam versus Shavkat? Give me Islam, Armin, Leon, Shavkat. If Leon beats Bilal. That's the fight I want to see. I'm Irish and McGregor found out 2 days ago his court date for assault case November. It could be possibly that affect them. It's all over the news here. You think so? Dude, if you find out any like message, any information from like covered in that local Irish news, let me know. Send it to me on Instagram or some shit. I need to stay positive. He's done this before. Joe, what's next for Dustin? Honestly, I don't want him to retire, but I kind of want him to retire. I don't want him to go out like Volk's heading down a dangerous Tony Ferguson-esque path. I just brutalized that. So, I don't want to see Dustin get like KO'd and finished time and time again before he finally hangs up because he's washed up. I'd rather see him go out on this loss. One more fight, win or lose, retire is what I want if I could pick. Who's Ikram fighting? You know the guy, Tricoli. I believe he tested positive for PEDs at some point in time. Won on Dana White's Contender Series, tested positive for PEDs, went and won a fight, and then still got signed with the UFC somehow. Conor just really wants to box Manny Pacquiao. He's afraid of his leg getting hurt again, maybe. Some guy bet $70K on Dustin. That was his life savings. Damn. Imagine you bet $70K on Dustin. Remember some dude bet like $100K on Jake Matthews? Imagine having the balls to do that. Tricoli is Dern's boyfriend. Is he really? I didn't even know that. I did not know that. UFC 303 presser was canceled due to a data breach by a group of hackers stealing everyone's Ticketmaster information. According to who, Jose? I don't believe that. It's a developing story. Where do you have that info from? They wouldn't cancel a presser because of that. Do you think UFC gives Ikram a top 5 opponent if Chimaev becomes champ? Yes, immediately. What Conor really meant when he said parry punch. What the fuck's parry punch? What the fuck is that? I never even heard of that. Hold on. Parry punch news. Yeah, 6,000. Developing. People are speculating tomorrow's 303 pre-fight press conference cancellation could be due to Ticketmaster's data breach. Yep. That's not going to be the reason they cancel a press conference. I doubt that. I very much doubt that. Islam's ankle pick takedown and transition to Darce choke was nasty. I'm excited to see how Islam game plans for the rematch versus Armin. I know. The thing that really impressed me was Islam. Like, I already knew it was so good, but the fact that he was lighting up Dustin on the feet was crazy. Book Dustin Poirier versus JDM or Colby if he isn't retired. Nah, don't give Colby Dustin. Book Dustin Poirier versus Justin Gaethje 3. End of year. Joe, who do you expect the UFC to give? Do you expect the UFC to give Bo Nickal a top 15 opponent next? No, I do not. I occasionally bet, but very rarely. I don't like to give my money to gambling websites. I can't prove it, but there's like 20 bots in the chat. You think so? That's weird if so. Islam opening up as an underdog in the potential fight with Leon. I mean, that kind of makes sense. Joey, I know you don't have your predictions for Kenny Nurmagomedov out yet, but who you got in that fight and how? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's such a tough fight to pick. I haven't even thought about it yet. I got to start working on predictions. Main event's a tough pick. Joe, I think Leon would beat Islam. What do you think? I think Islam beats Leon. If I didn't buy tickets, I would probably say canceled it because seeing Conor fight Chandler in this state just won't end well. We'll see. Was it good seeing Strickland going to war again? Yeah. That was a crazy, crazy outright war. That was a crazy, 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 crazy outright war. I love seeing Strickland go to war. So, dude bleeds for his fans. For sure. Outright bleeds for his fans. What a savage he is. I'm picking Imavov. Kinnear's old, coming off a 1-year layoff. Kinnear got hurt bad by Marvin in round 1. Only thing I'm worried about is Imavov for his cardio. I am as well, man. I'm kind of leaning Imavov, but I haven't really put too much thought into it yet. I picked Vettori versus Cannonier, so how do I not pick Imavov? And I'm actually pretty high on Imavov striking. Joe, I suggest you make top 5 entertaining fighters for each division. Too long of a video. UFC should come to West Coast often. Las Vegas is close enough. All right, bro. This is too far, bro. Immediately timeout. Gone. That's beyond bizarre, bro. Why are you saying shit like that? Joe, imagine Conor pulls out the day of the fight. Nah, it's going to happen before that. Now, I guarantee it's because Conor couldn't fit it into his schedule. Yeah, he's too busy sniffing alcohol. Look at the cream, yeah? Look at the cream, yeah? How dare the best middleweight in the world uses amazing defense to win easily? Win easily? I wouldn't be surprised if UFC booked DDP versus Sean 2, then made winner turn around 4 weeks to fight Izzy. Book it. Book DDP versus Strickland 2. I don't give a fuck. DDP's going to break him again. Joe, we know Leon is boring and won't be looking to finish, but Islam is always looking for a finish. He could have just held Dustin and Coast to a win, but he submitted him. Okay. Dustin only had one good moment against Islam. It's the elbow in the clinch, right? The fight going to get called next? Poor Chandler. Brendan Allen's more entertaining than Strickland. That's facts. Sean is going to get pieced up again. Yeah, I think DDP will piece him up again, too. Alex versus Yuri, too. Who wins? I want to pick Yuri, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Who you got? Chimaev Whitaker fight? I got Chimaev all day long. Islam opened as a negative 600, but in around 4. Speculating it was 2-2. What were the live odds? Your thoughts? I have no idea. I would have still thought going into round 5, the live odds would have had Islam at like negative 300. Vettori could have been champ if he just marched down his opponents and 8 shots. Dude's durable as hell. Drigas won on points, but he gets fucked up after the fight. Crutches. Looks like he slept under a lawnmower. I think it's a bit of an extreme. It was 2-2. Anyone thought it was 2-2, it was fucking delusional. Yeah, Costa did win. One judge agreed with me, too, and they were right. I wish Costa would have got the decision, man. I truly do. It would have been fucking hilarious. It would have been fucking hilarious, boys. Am I delusional for picking Reyes this week? No, not necessarily. Joe, you thought Costa won? Dude, I'm telling you, Strickland did no damage, dude. If you actually go off damage, I think Costa won 3-2. Pantoja did win 4-1. How would that be hilarious? Because dude doesn't... Like, if you saw that fight in the street, you'd be like, oh, nobody won. Nobody won. So, Islam knocks Arman out. Mark my words, I will. Islam could have probably knocked out Poirier after that first flurry. Poirier shaken up. Even Islam said he should have believed in his boxing more. Yeah, the only bad parts of the whole fight was Dustin landing body shots in the clinch. Is it fair to say Colby loses to everyone in the top 15, even guys top 20? Maybe. No, I don't think so. Dude, Costa did more damage. I don't care what anyone says. Moving forward and throwing meaningless teep kicks doesn't mean anything. Joey, is the gas tank something Hamzat can improve on in 6 months, or is it something he can hardly improve? I don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be. I think he's just got to be a little bit more measured in his attack. So basic reasoning for the BMF title will forever be attracted to the featherweight belt now until the belt is vacated. The new defense. They'll probably make another BMF belt. They'll probably say, oh, we're retiring this one. I know Strickland is boring, but he would be an active champ with fun build-ups. Okay. Who am I blocking? Okay, I see what you're saying. Gone, bro. Got him. What was the damage that Costa landed? Strickland dropped Costa twice. There was no. That's where people are confused. Strickland never dropped him. None of the times Costa went down, it was all he was off balance. Costa chopped up his leg. Are you picking Costa if he fights Fluffy? No. Delidze? Yes. Hermanson? No. And Michelle Pedetta? No. So, Ankalaev versus Pereira, I would take Ankalaev. Dropped him with a jab. No, he didn't. Go back and watch the replays. Stumbled when Sean checked his kicks. And yeah, Sean was getting immobilized with the kicks as well. So, I like that you don't hate fighters basing on their country's religions like other YouTubers, AK. Yeah, I've heard that a lot of people say that. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense, Days. We already talked about that on stream. So Ticketmaster getting hacked is going to stop them from having a press conference? No. So 100% street fight finish rate is not realistic? No, I'm just saying you have to do damage to win a fight. How long have you been live? I don't know. Do you have the Olympics introduce MMA? No, I don't really care about that. I don't really care. It's hilarious to see Strickland fanboy defending him for his garbage performance, blaming Costa. Same fans call Bilal boring and hate him. That's facts. That's facts, bro. How much better do you think the new gloves would look with gold lettering, black gloves instead of full gold gloves? I think it would look substantially better. Substantially better. So we're really supposed to believe the guy with no power dropped the guy who almost never gets hurt with a jab, and it was the fact that he was off balance. This has happened in my last fight, too. Crazy. It's craziness. 230 people here? Yeah. Hey, if you guys could like the stream, I would really appreciate it. Everyone go and like the stream. So, you guys could all go like the stream. Wait, it's not canceled. They just postponed. You know the UFC never calls anything canceled. Even when it's canceled, they just say, oh, it's postponed. They've literally postponed events and then never had them. You DM Conor. Hopefully he responds. Congrats, Days, again. I don't know. I think I said it on stream yesterday, but congrats for winning the tap comp. Going over 11 for 12 isn't easy. Even though a bunch of people did it. Not me, though. Those gold gloves were butt ugly. I'm shocked, Fight Life. I thought you were going to be defending those gold gloves with your life. The UFC tried something new, and I think they looked amazing. I thought you for sure that was going to be you. UFC couldn't even make proper stickering for the gold glove. You know, that's not the first time that's happened. I've noticed that before. Nobody noticed it. Islam has solid potential to become a superstar. Agreed. Imagine if America just rooted for all of our fighters regardless of race or religion. That'd be bizarre. Nico Price came in clutch. That was a great pick. What was the pick you got wrong? I don't remember. Maybe I'm going to say Phil Rowe. Those gloves suck. They need to make the short gold too, or just forget it. I think Islam Arman is going to be good. Me too. I think it's going to be good. They're going to announce the new main event at 303 at Power Slap Fight. Pick I got wrong was Cesar Almeida. You almost got it right. They gave him a split. They gave Khabib a split. Gave him a fucking split. Looked dumb because they were gold wrapped with red blue tape. Looked very confused. I thought they were distracting and kind of ugly. But I'm shocked that you think. I for sure thought you would defend them. It seems like you would defend something you would defend. But I'm happy we're on the same page on that. I thought they looked butt ugly, distracting, hilariously ugly. I would like black with gold lettering for the championship gloves. Thoughts on who Strickland should fight next? I think he should fight Ikram Aliskerov. I saw some people picking Romanov. No, you didn't, bro. Anybody that picked Romanov deserves to be executed. Look, if you picked Alexander Romanov, you are a complete and utter embarrassment. You're a complete and utter embarrassment. Complete and utter embarrassment. 303 poster looks like baby diarrhea. It's an ugly ass color. Who picked Romanov? I need to know who picked fucking Romanov. Imagine my 11. If you were 11 days, I'm being dead serious. Can I be honest with you, Days? Look me dead in the eyes. If you were 11 out of 12 and you won the tap competition, but I found out you picked Romanov, I would have not have paid you. I would have kept that shit, and I said, we're using it for the next competition. Tapology competition. That would have been embarrassing. Joey, order of current favorite 5 fighters. Dude, I don't know. I'll just tell. It's not no particular order. Yuri Prohaska, Islam Makhachev. I don't know. Yuri Prohaska, Charles Oliveira, Islam Makhachev, John Jones, Hamzat Chimaev. In terms of favorite fighters to watch. Shavkat Rakhmonov. Days, I'm being dead ass serious. If you picked Romanov, you weren't getting paid. You don't deserve to win. Jacob from We Want Picks picked Romanov. Not lying. I don't know who that is. What is that? Is that a channel? You saying that's a channel? What's crazy is that I had Zaleski all week and switched to Brown like the day of. You lucky son of a bitch. Aren't you happy Jack didn't join the comp because Jack would have won? It's a channel. I feel like I've vaguely heard of it before. Picking Romanov. If you picked Romanov, you were a disgrace. If I picked Romanov, I'm not going to lie, I would close the channel down. That's got to be the... What would be the rationale for picking Romanov? What would be the rationale? That's what I want to know. I don't fucking know. I have no idea. Joe, who do you think we should get the next shot at middleweight title? Strickland, Whitaker, Chimaev winner, Kinnear, Mavov winner. Chimaev if he decimates Whitaker. Then Cannonier if he beats Mavov. Then Strickland. Strickland lost his first title defense. Never deserved it to begin with. Imagine saying, yeah, I'm going to go on Romanov. I don't know. I just feel like he's better everywhere. Dude, that's crazy. I'm being dead serious. I would take the video down. I didn't think. Let me go look at Tapology. Not that Tapology is the end all be all, but let's go look at Tap. There's no way anybody picked him on Tap, right? Oh my goodness, took me 20 years. I swear on my life, Tapology's up the odds. Not the odds, up the ads. 90% picked Almeida. 90% picked Almeida. Imagine picking fucking Romanov. Dude was eating KFC in his locker room. Romanov should retire. Romanov needs to find a new thing. How does Gane versus Almeida go? My gut says Almeida ragdolls Gane and submits him, but I made a mistake with Spivak. Gane has improved his takedown defense. That's a very compelling fight. My gut says Almeida beats him. So, my gut says Almeida takes him down and subs him. Quit picking on Romanov, guys. Like I typed earlier, I picked him because he almost finished Tybor in the first and did get hit once, and Volkov's really good. Leave me alone. I'm dumb for believing in him. You are. Dude was eating KFC in his locker room. Romanov needs to lose some weight and get in shape. In fact, I got a better physique than Romanov is crazy. I love seeing Romanov and Shamil Gaziev in the UFC. I'm like, damn, I got a better body type than UFC heavyweights. Romanov was talking to the crowd when Almeida was on his back like he was all good. Was he really? I missed that. The best part was it was a palm to palm grip, right? So Almeida was up, up by his shoulder kind of with the palm to palm grip, right? And instead of fighting the hands, right? So instead of coming up here and kind of fighting the hands, this was what Romanov did. Let me grab the fence. Let me just grab the fence and stand up instead of trying to alleviate some of the pressure. I was fucking laughing my ass off. I was laughing my fucking ass off. Dude said, you know what? I'm not going to fight the hands. I'm just going to grab the fence and do nothing. I want to see Romanov versus Braxton Smith. I want to see Romanov. Days. So if you would have been 11-12 and you would have picked Romanov and I said, look, I can't pay you for this, dude. Would you have been pissed or would you have understood? But look, dude, it's being donated to the next competition. If Shamil cut down to 125, he would be the GOAT. Agreed. 125, you would. Rice, thank you for the 199. Thank you. You said Joey. I'll be heated, then gave you an explanation on why I picked him. I would have had to pay you because then you would have called me a scammer. But I wouldn't have wanted to. I would have begrudgingly at least done it. Joe would have been like, Days, I can't pay you, Ticketmaster hackers got me. Yeah. Romanov, Shamil Gaziev, booked for Salt Lake City main event. Sign me up. Can't wait it. Can we order the pay-per-view? I'll tell you one pay-per-view I'm not pre-ordering for $10 discount. Conor McGregor, Michael Chandler. Joey, not even joking. The Brown Elizu fight and Gal Hafez fight were more of a split decision than Strickland Costa and Almeida Coppola fights. Now, Strickland Costa deserved to be a split. Costa was chopping legs. Strickland was doing nothing all fight, just moving forward. But it is what it is. Shamil in Salt Lake City is fucking illegal. Dude, I'd love that. Shamil in Salt Lake City. Joe, if there was ever a triple champion with 3 weight classes, would you prefer, or do you think the best 3 would be for them to be called the GOAT? Featherweight, lightweight, and welterweight. I'm going with. That'd be crazy. But that's probably the only maybe they could do it. Call me crazy, but I think Chase Hooper beats Makhachev right now. That's going to be a no for me. I shot my pants when Holland got dropped. I was like, no way. I picked Olashaychak, and I was like, damn, yeah, I got this. I got this in the bag, but he fucked up. He fucked up bad. Lima was doing fouls. I know. I wanted him. I wanted a point deduction on that. I desperately wanted a point deduction on that. That's what it should have been. Should have been. But it is what it is. Damn, it's almost 2 a.m., boys. Was Herb wrong for stopping the Holland fight when he did? I don't think so. It looked bad. It looked bad. I have 300 tied up for Conor Chandler bets, so they better not get delayed. Can you get your money back if it gets delayed? Joey, who wins in burger competition? DC, Gaziev, or Romanov? Probably Romanov. Makhachev said DP has a dog inside of him. DP bite and do dog things. What does dog mean you? I don't know. Book Holland versus Shara Bullet. Did Shara Bullet get an opponent? I forgot. I hope we see Max versus Tapology at 155 for Tapology lightweight win so Islam can notice that. There won't be any solid rumors as to why it's canceled for 4 more hours as it's 6:42 a.m. in Ireland on a bank holiday Monday. What's the holiday in Ireland? Do you watch 1FC? Sometimes, yes. Kevin Holland, Chris Curtis, what do you think of this matchup? I don't mind it. You got some regional guy. I remember. Shara Bullet got a can. Do you think it's crazy how Ngannou didn't get a bonus for the overeem KO? Yes. Bro defended the armbar so badly, got turned into it, not away from it. Yeah, he was like on his knees. I felt like he could have, I don't know. It's tough. Imagine if Jamal Hill ends up headlining a $20 million gate. I think by law they have to offer refunds if the main event gets canceled. Joe, if there was a 155 staph infection division, do you think BSD would be the champ? No, Islam would. Bilal McGregor would destroy him. That shit reminded me of the Olives armbar on Ferguson. Ferguson didn't give a fuck. One of my buddies is double jointed in the elbow, so you can't armbar him. No matter what. I armbarred him one time. And he's like, I don't give a fuck. Can't wait for Gary to expose MVP. I feel like me and you are the only ones saying it's an easy fight for Gary. You know why that is, right, Dace? You know why that is, right? I'm hyped for Ikram, but I don't like that he's fighting a can. It sucks. Who was he supposed to fight? I can't remember now. Ikram was supposed to fight Delidze? Was it Delidze? Or no? It wasn't he linked to Delidze at one point in time? Why am I forgetting this? I guess because I'm a little bit brain dead. Andrew Muniz. All that cuck shit MMA spread. Yep. Anthony Hernandez, UFC 298. That was the original fight? Muniz would have been an easy win for Ikram. People said 302 has... I don't know what that means. I'm not even going to say that. Poirier beats Max and Sugar. I think the tickets say subject to change, unfortunately. If main event gets canceled in most places, usually you're entitled to a refund. You may be entitled to compensation. Who do you think is the best fighter in the UFC never to win a title? I'll say... Dustin Poirier. Maybe. Motivated Muniz. With the Dublin press conference being canceled, will the fight get pushed back? I think the fight may get canceled. Bro just reading half my messages and gave up. Yeah. Sorry. Remember how high those ticket prices were for Jones Stipe at $295? Yep. The UFC like brags about gates and shit, but really only rich people are going to the events. There's no real fans there. That's why nobody shows up. Remember how like UFC 300 was half empty for the whole card? For half the card, I mean. June bank holiday, just random public holiday. McGregor's father just had a heart attack the other day. Someone failed a drug test, or they are worried about pending case getting bad publicity. I'm thinking, or Dana White showed up to Ireland and Conor's like all drugged out. I don't really like Ian, but I want to see him win for future fights with top contenders. MVP's old. I'm pretty sure he is. I have a lot of respect for Gary Skill, and I think MVP can beat him. I don't know if I'm pick MVP, but I'm considering it. Even the best people Hollins fought, tried to wrestle. Only Wonderboy murked him standing. Dude, Wonderboy beat the fuck out of him standing. Mikel Shaychek dropped him, though. Bragging about this gate is just basically bragging about inflation, basically. Crazy we never got Tony versus Dustin. Yeah, Tony versus Dustin was supposed to happen, remember? It was booked for the Habib Gaethje card. Chandler ruined it by being a company guy. Said, I'll weigh in as a backup. Because there was like contract disputes. If they cancel the press conference for an injury, they will cancel the fight. Gun to my head, does the fight get canceled? I say yes, and I think I live. Bro, Ikram was supposed to fight Costa, got canceled, then Amavov, but also got canceled, then Anthony Hernandez, but also got canceled. Unlucky fighter. Let me go look at his Tapology page. Ikram Aliskerov. Paulo Costa, Nasser Dean, Anthony Hernandez, Andre Muniz. Perez Tyra. Man, Perez Tyra is an ugly fucking card. Garrett Armfield, Brady Highstand, Co-Main. Oh my god. That's a bad fucking fight card. Ola Shaychek dropped him, and he's insanely underrated on the feet. Agreed. It's crazy how you realize how small other countries are compared to the USA. It's crazy how small North America is in comparison to Africa. Look up a video. Like all North America can fit in Africa with like a bunch of other countries put in there too. I know Africa's not a country, but you get my point. It's also in the Apex. Yeah, I want to skip that card. They just announced on UFC page, Conor out, fight canceled. I feel like I would have heard that already. Bruh. So, but the presser is canceled. But I doubt on the actual page itself. The press conference canceled, but you probably just misread. So, anyway, boys, who are you leaning the Pavlovich Volkov fight? Pavlovich all the way. Volkov doesn't have big power. Pavlovich will find a clean shot. Joey, can we get a dance? No. Fight canceled? I think so. If Conor was final fight situation like Nate versus Hamzat, who do you think they would offer him for his last fight? That's a great question. Probably Shavkat. That's not true. North America only slightly smaller than Africa. You weren't including... What was I including? I think I was thinking United States and Canada. I wasn't including Mexico. I'm sorry. Rice in other people's chat saying Joey's hilarious. What are you talking about, Brian? What do you guys hear said about me in other chats? There's a great channel. I've to go. Keep up the great work. I will, Darren. Thank you. Thank you. I saw a video like all these crazy countries that will fit in Africa. And like it's skewed. It's actually skewed on the map. So, do the worm. Is Strickland and Yuri in the same position? Damn near a title shot worthy? Yes. All jokes aside, you've been looking more fit lately, brother. Always good to see you appearing in good health. Blah. Thanks. I might go Volkov. I feel fight might be a sparring match since they're friends. So they might see a Volkov decision. Okay. He just says the word Joey. Weird. Africa looks smaller than it is. It's because of I think it's just globe in general. I was in Lucas Tracy's live. People asked him about you, and he kept praising you. What was he saying about me? That's nice of him, if that's true. Said shout out Joey. I doubt they would get a failed drug test at that time. Also, don't think they would cancel the press conference for it. Yeah, they would hide a failed drug test, in my opinion. Why do you feel like Pereira will post cryptic message alluding? Why do I feel like Pereira will post a cryptic message alluding to him replacing at 303? I don't know. Yeah, he was nice, cool. Do the Saudi Arabia as a heater? Dude, the Saudi Arabia card is nasty. The Saudi Arabia fucking card is nasty. Land masses near the equator appear bigger on the globe projections. Why did not one prediction channel pick Nico Price to win out of 20 channels I know? Because Nico Price is a fucking bum, dude. But Moreno is a bum, too. Unfortunately. Volkov's not evasive enough early to survive Pavlovich. When is that fight? What's the date of that fight? I forgot. But I think he said he liked your opinion no matter what others think. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I want all MMA YouTubers to come together and make one big video. Okay? Cope about Strickland is insane. He's the common denominator every time with boring fights. Anytime opponent tries to engage, he teeps and backs up himself just because he moves with pity-patty jabs. Dude, he's so fucking boring. Moreno's massively regressed. I'm beginning to think Ponzinibbio just took his chin. And just he's never the same again. Volkov Pav is Saudi co-main. Oh, fuck. How am I forgetting? Damn, my brain is mush right now. That's wild. How did I fuck that one up? That's a damn good card, man. Let me go look that card up right quick. looking at something else real quick. I gotta go soon. It's getting late. It's getting late. It's getting late. It's getting late. Tapology. Events. Saudi. Whitaker Chimaev, Sergey Pavlovich, Alexander Volkov, Johnny Walker, Volkan Ozdemir, Kelvin Gastelum, Daniel Rodriguez, Muhammad Naimov, Melsik Bagdasarian, Shara Bullet, Magomedov. Don't know the guy's last name on the other one. Luderbach. Nazareth Haparash, Jarek Gordon, Muin Gafarov, Kayo Kyung Ho Kong, Renat Fakhradinov, Nicholas Dalby, Magomed, don't know. Brenson Riberia, I believe he's Dana White's Contender Series. Abu Zaitar, Dennis Tululin, Farid Basharat, Montel Jackson. This card is a fucking heater all the way through, boys. All the way through. But the fact people act like moving forward, throwing jab means he's exciting is insane. Cope, he's never stood and traded with anyone until the last few seconds of a fight. Always. Just so he can get that quick highlight. Just so he can get that quick highlight is all it is. Is all it is, boys. That's all it is. It's a disgrace. But boys, I think I got to get out of here. It's getting late. I'm tired. I already did multiple videos. I was going to start getting on predictions, but predictions probably not coming out till Tuesday now. I would think Tuesday predictions maybe, unfortunately. Maybe video on the press conference tomorrow. Listen. I have my top 3 takeaways here. I've appeared on 60 Minutes twice. That is my top 3 takeaways video right there. That is my top 3 takeaways, okay? I did a video on Dana White's delusional post-fight presser. Delusional post-fight presser. This is that video. This is that video right there. Listen, I want you guys to all go check out the both those videos. Just posted them. They're both straight up heaters. The top 3 takeaways video just came out right before I jumped on stream after I saw the press conference was canceled. So, do me a favor, like the stream on your way out. Why does people all get called boring yet the same people don't call out Strickland or Colby? You do the math. I've been breaking this down for a year now. You do the math. You know why. There's one main reason why. So, Joe, would Strickland Hamzat have trash talk press conference? Yes. Strickland would give him fake respect because he's scared of him. Strickland would never take that fight. I'm telling you right now. But listen, please go check out both those videos I linked in the chat. Like the stream on your way out. I would greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. Final prediction on why it was canceled. Conor McGregor's going to rehab. And he was on a binge when they got there. They're like, we can't put him out there for a presser. He's not going to be good. That's it. That's what I'm thinking. So, do me a favor. Like the stream on your way out. Go check out those videos. Goodbye. Good night. I'll see you guys later.